Is your Windows laptop running slow when connected to monitor? Then you are at the right place as we have the solutions for you to fix this issue. Let's get started. This is the Windows Club. Connecting an external monitor to your laptop can enhance your workflow and boost your productivity. However, some users experience a frustrating problem with their laptops slowing down when an external monitor is connected. This can be due to various issues. This video will discuss what you can do when your laptop is slow when connected to a monitor. Let's get started. Why does a laptop slows down when connected to a monitor? Here are some of the reasons why your laptop is slow when connected to an external monitor. Increased workload. Running a secondary display on your laptop demands more from your GPU and CPU. You will run more apps simultaneously, causing your laptop to lag or slow down when connected to a monitor. Graphics card limitations. Integrated graphics cards are less capable than dedicated GPUs for multi-display setups. So if you have an integrated GPU on your laptop or haven't switched to a dedicated GPU for the secondary monitor, such issues will arise. Incorrect display settings. The computer may slow down if the refresh rates or other display settings on your laptop and the monitor do not match. Hardware limitations. If your laptop has a slow and aging processor, it cannot handle multitasking well, causing it to lag when connected to an external monitor. Fix Windows laptop slow when connected to monitor. Here are few fixes for a laptop's slowness when connected to a monitor. Method 1. Use a dedicated GPU for the monitor. If your laptop also has a dedicated GPU, assigning a GPU for the monitor is recommended. The integrated GPU's primary focus is on power saving and optimization, while the GPU works to boost performance and optimal speed. Open the NVIDIA control panel, navigate to set up multiple displays, select the monitor under the graphics card. Method 2. Check for compatibility issues. One of the main reasons your laptop may get slowed when connected to an external monitor is that it does not meet the minimum hardware requirements for that monitor. If your external monitor is set to too high a resolution for a laptop, lower it. Additionally, if the connection ports don't match up, your laptop only supports a C-type display output and your monitor only supports an HDMI in or vice versa. In this case, ensure high-quality wires and adapters so the large is negligible. If the problem persists, it might be worth checking for driver updates or consulting with the laptop or monitor manufacturer for further assistance. Remember, keeping the laptop's graphics drivers up to date is also important for optimal performance with external displays. Method 3. Change screen refresh rate. Now, if your laptop or graphics card is not powerful enough to handle your monitor's high refresh rate, in that case, lowering the refresh rate on your external monitor can alleviate the performance issues. Refresh rate is the ability of the display by which it changes the images on the display. The most commonly found refresh rates are 50 Hz and 60 Hz. This can also be calculated as 50 FPS and 60 FPS. This means that the display can show up 60 different instances of an image in a display when set to 60 Hz or 60 FPS. This means that more the refresh rate of a display would be, the smoother the transition of the image would be displayed on the screen. You can set it according to your choice on Windows. Here is how you can do so. Open Windows Settings and navigate to System. Then select Display, then go to Advanced Display Settings. Next, select Display Adapter Properties for the display number that your computer is using. A new mini window with the properties of your display will open up. Switch to the tab called Monitor. And now, you can toggle the refresh rate for your display. Alternatively, right-click in an empty area on the desktop and open Display Settings from the context menu. Now scroll down to find Advanced Display option and open it. Select the external monitor from the display list. Change the refresh rate to a lower one, for example, from 120 Hz to 60 Hz. You can follow this link for more details. Method 4. Turn off integrated graphics. Turning off integrated graphics will prevent external and primary displays from using the integrated graphics card. This will ensure optimal performance of your laptop when connected to an external display. You can turn off integrated graphics from Device Manager and from BIOS. Here is how to turn off integrated graphics from Device Manager. Open the Device Manager by searching for it in the Windows Start menu. In the Device Manager, find the Display Adapters option and expand it. Now, right-click the integrated graphics card driver and click on Disable Device option. You can also disable the integrated graphics card in BIOS. You just need to set the dedicated GPU as the primary graphics adapter. Here is how to do so. Boot into BIOS on your computer. The step may vary as per your motherboard. So, go through the motherboard's user manual, guide, or visit the manufacturer's website to know the exact process. Now, once you boot into BIOS, go to the Advanced tab. You may have different setting names that represent the primary graphics adapter. Now, set your primary graphics adapter to PCI or PCIe instead of Auto or IGFX. Also, set the VGA priority to off boot. Save and exit. If you cannot find these settings, you can consult the motherboard's user manual for how to navigate or use the BIOS settings. For more details on how to turn off integrated graphics, you can click on this link. Method 5. Change display mode. Changing display mode can ensure the right combination of display configurations for the external. If you are facing lag issues on your laptop when connected to a monitor, the correct display mode can fix it. Here is how to do so. Right-click an empty area on the desktop and open Display Settings. In the Display Settings, open Advanced Display. Now, select the external monitor from the list of displays and open the Display Adapter properties. From the window that opens, click on the List All Modes option and experiment with a few modes to find the one that works best. So that's it. Subscribe to the Windows Club for all your tech solutions related to Windows. Thanks for watching.